přátelé a kamarádi, zpátky u hry Legacy of Hogwarts. No, Legacy Hogwarts. Nevím, proč nám to dá to off. Kde budeme dále pokračovat v našem příběhu. Ať se posuneme dál ke konci. Jak už někteří z vás zmerčili, tak už se rozjížděla další hra jménem Outriders. Na. Poletu někam hodně daleko, jak vidím. World map. Aha. Sem, kde je nejbližší cesta? Tady. Nazdar Ypsilonku. Nazdar Bejku, dáme si žvejku. Zkusím tady tu potvoru, i když s ním mám těžký problémy. Nejde o lítání, jako s tím by se to dalo, horší je to přistávání s tím krámem. Tady něco máme. Pojď dolů. Jo. No dneska je nějaké hodné. Tak chytneme si další zvířátko do ohrady. Já tu hru nedohrál, asi si to nevrátím. Pojď sem. Ne, tohle jsem nechtěl. Pojď sem. A mám, to jsem měl udělat. Haha. Kuku. Tak, tohle by bylo vyřešeno, teď musím najít ty parchanty, co tady běhali. Že ti smazali safe, jo? Tak to chápu. Já už bych asi taky. Ale kde jsou? Tam mě utekli. Já už nemám ani ty. Tam mě utekli ty potvory.
The lamb returns to the wolf.
Confringo, Bombarda.
What have you done?
Confringo. Your poaching days are over.
To si vemu. To si taky vemu. Nějak koruna se vždycky hodí. A teď kde jsou ty jantaři? Kam mě utekli ty ludry? Tady mají být zvířátka. Ty byly hypogryfové. Já tady někde slyším furt.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
One has to always keep an eye on one. At least that's what I told the shopkeeper.
Confringo.
Aha.
No, you're there.
Glacius. Bombarda.
Here, I sense it.
Taky pomalu načítá ta bombarda. Tam jsou. Pojď k tatínkovi. Ne. Ty, a považ se lítat. Okamžitě se vrať. Tohle jsme si nedomluvili. Okamžitě se vrať. Tohle jsme se nedomluvili. Já za to bude... Nemůžu. Ty vole, to je svině totok.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Pojď sem. Budeš můj kamarád. Ty vole, na mě ta svině zas uletí. Já zkusím tady to, co to dělá, ten stůl. Počkáme do noci.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here.
Draco Malfoy. A mám tě. Tak, tady jsem nešel. Ty vole, já chci tu slípku škaredou chytnout. No tady nebude přes noc, že? Tady bude zase. R3. No, tady už nebude vůbec. Houby si vemu. Šutry si vemu. Je tady někde ta slípka?
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Tak nemůžu mít kouzla. Veverku nechci. Já chci. Aha. Už slyším tu slípku. Kde je? Proč nemůžu měnit ty kouzla? No, už můžu. Hop. Nahoru si dám zamrzlinu. A zkusím to jinak, ale jenom potřebuje ta slípka sletí dolů. Slepičko. Které debil těm hypogryfům dal křídla. Ale Verunko.
Oh, no, you don't.
Jo, honím taky, jo. Ale nechcou se kamarádit. Kurva!
Do cooperate, won't you?
Dělej! Dělej, debile, vytáhni tu kabelu. No, a seš můj zlobidlo.
Everything's all right now.
Fuj, tajbl. Ještě se mi tam sekla ta potvora. Díky bohu. Bombarda. A nakopnu. Nakopnu starého Freddyho. Brzda.
Left here, I wonder.
Jak si nepřistaneš? No, hodnej. Zavřu do kabele.
Revelio.
Tak asi nic není. Bednička, lahváček, ano, to může být.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Ježišmarja. Pojď sem, pojď sem. Ne, tak to ne. To jsem to trošku přepálil. Pojď sem, pojď. Puťa, puťa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Otevřel se vchod do tajemné komnaty. No. Otevřel se hovno. No nic. Mažeme dál. Ne. Zlatý košťátko. Dám si rande, dám si rande u
Is
stromu.
Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Škoda, že není čeština v jazycích.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I
Napráším tě
normally
tvé
tell her
babičce.
everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse.
Problém, to je moje druhý
Centaurs
jméno.
aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
Zase
It
ta zlá
seems that a
žaba,
lot of beasts have been
nesmrtelná.
more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Mám něco najít, zas.
Revelio.
Poklady,
Why
poklady.
wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Nějaký legendární předmět. A druhý. Ty nechlasté. Se mě požereš a pak nebudeš šarovat.
Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Dramatický příchod.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us.
Pojď,
Should we
pojď,
use
bude loot,
disillusionment?
bude loot,
Or
bude padat
perhaps a less
věcí.
discreet approach?
Hard to say. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Kde seš, Pompídu? Piru, 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 tapa, piru, piru, piru,
Incendio! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Reducto!
Shall we finish what we started?
Hang on!
Back from the cup! Ah! The labyrinth!
Thought you had me there.
Glacier!
Bring that stuff careful!
Potato! Feisty little foliage!
Let it splash. You'll need to be quicker than that.
Incendio!
For what?
Bombardo! Confringo!
Ha! As if you could elude me.
Confringo!
Back this up.
Descendo!
That was a mistake.
Are you Brian?
Incendio!
Ty vole, že tady na mě smlsnete oba.
Confringo! No very weak. Oh, Potato!
And I haven't even had my tea yet!
Good also!
Potatoes!
Incendio!
Plan to make... Oh, it's actually...
Confringo!
Myslím, že to funguje už.
Bombardo!
No, konečně.
That's the best you can do, is it?
No, neboj. Neboj, drahý, já po tebe brzo něco hodím, jenom se něco najdu.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Depulsor!
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Repairer.
Dupi-dupi-dupi-dupi-papa, dupi-dupi-dupi.
Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Think you're funny?
Dupi-dupi-dupi-papa, dupi-dupi-dupi.
Revelio. Depulsor. Depulsor.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us? This is where you will pay.
Tricky little cake flatter. No.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg.
Revelio.
Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Jabko nechcú. Ježiš, ja už mám zase.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Je, tady jsem blbě zaparkoval.
Don't think you're getting out of here.
Shall we finish what we start? Back for more? Not the brightest child.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Careful.
Vrať se do cirkusu. Bábo jedovatá. Ty vole.
Feisty little foliage. The lab returns to the
A, když mě nehoní vlk, tak mě honí zakrslej goblín.
Let's see you survive. Overgrown weed. Comes plants. Very well. Plants in a duel. Perfect.
Do prdele, to, teď se na mě vystřídají. Kde seš ty zloduchu? No pojď za tatínkem, pojď dolů, pojď. No. Co to będzie bez chwili?
Expelliarmus! We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Pojď. Ne, to depulzo není, to je to druhý, tomu to třetí. No pojď. Já si tě otáhnu domů.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Tak, teď... Hogwarts, do školy. Identifikujeme předměty, pak to vyměníme nebo poprodáváme.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterward...
Jedny rukavice. Na prd. Dá se. Ježišmarja. Hey, Mr. Tallyman, give me your banana. Ježiš, co to je? Radši nic.
discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Budu muset udělat nějaký tuningy. A je ten rumovník. Nemá. Budu jak důchodci. Kde to je? Můžeme se na nějaké scroll nebo něco. Pak musí nějak vytunit.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Čemu takhle to zapomeň?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Tak, co tam máme dál? Žádný dopisy o lze.
Historically speaking, there's never been it.
Prdele.
What do we have here? A demiguise. Accio.
dramatický příchod. Ještě zase ten uchylák.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Jak mě tvoje sova práskne, tak si uvařím. Bože, to je za zvířizování toto.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Tady je ta s tím bokem. Už jsme si dlouho neviděli. Ježišmarja. Teď mě to ne... Teď... No proto. Jsem myslel, že mě to... Já tě pošimrám a ty vyvalíš své poklady.
Revelio. Nevím, kdo ta truhla je. Revelio.
Ty vole, děláš si srandu, že on tam nevyleze.
Revelio.
Ty vole, to je cestování jak časem.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Jaké kouzelné stvoření bylo použito ve Famferpálu místo zlaté zlatonky. Napřed magické stvoření.
The Golden Snuggery.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Které magické artefakty jsou Franky? Tři bratři.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct
To byl
answer was the
třetí, no.
quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through
Který
one of
balón
three
je-
hoops in a
který
Quidditch
balón je
match,
největší ve
their team is
Famferpálu?
awarded 10
Famferpálu.
points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Říkala pár otázek, ne, že tak budu hodinu jí odpovídat.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Ty vole, dáš mě tu knihu, nebo... Jo, tady je.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Revelio! Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
Tak.
I should attend Transfiguration.
No, určitě by se měl podívat na Harryho Pottera od začátku. Tady se dá něco odpálit, ne? Jo. Super.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Kočku nechci. Mapa. Tady.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
Takže jsem dostal okonorka Harfishum, proměň vodu v dobrý rum.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Tak ukaž to kouzlo, to víc, co máme. Krucio, krucinál, proto si ještě zaběhnu. Krucinál, Himmel, Herrgott, Laut, Donnerwetter, povídá nástup. Už letím. Ne, chci ten. Kde to je? Kde to schováváš?
About the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
A za tebou se taky stavím.
Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Ne, za Lockdockem ne, ale...
mentioning something about gobbledygook.
You're here. Brilliant.
To je zase ta zlá žížala.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damn
Revelio.
Geist. Such a nuisance.
Lumos. Revelio.
Chce najít tu.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Revelio!
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear.
Mám otevřít dveře.
Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Hele.
2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio!
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
Confringo!
I do that. Occasionally. That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Revelio!
Jak to mám otevřít?
Lumos. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Lumos. Confringo. Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio!
Pharaoh.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin. He wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Lumos.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Bombarda! Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. This journal entry, it mentions getting... The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
Nějaký bík a pohrabáč.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Lumos.
Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm aware of.
Rybá pyramida.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corner. It may not be obvious
Lumos.
which leads where.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
This is looking rather dire.
You sound surprised.
Lumos.
We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Je tam rybá pyramida. Aha. Oblouk a haďák.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos, Confringo!
A tady bych mohl zkusit toho.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
Tu rybu a pyramidu.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world.
Lumos.
For it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the... That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most... You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never
Revelio.
to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Podvedli mě. Nic, přátelé a kamarádi, já se tímto videem s vámi loučím, děkuju všem, co se zastavili a uvidíme se u další epizody, kde budeme dále pokračovat v našem příběhu. Děkuju všem a užívejte krásný sobotní ráno.